Hey, thanks for coming in. Today, let's go ahead and go over the different services that you can choose for your shave. We have the Express service, which is a quick 10-minute shave with minimal extra steps involved. Then we have the Basic, which has a few extra skincare steps and little extra features. Then the Classic, which has everything in the Basic and Express, of course, as well as some extra things like hot towel to start off with. And then we have the Premium service, which has like exfoliating, skincare, aromatherapy, etc. So, did you have a chance to look over the menu and see what you're interested in doing today? Okay, so you want to do the Classic service, okay? And do you want the full shave, touch up, partial shave, mustache? Okay, shaping, okay. Full shave, got it. Good. You already told me that. Okay, and then do you want to do any add-ons to the Classic? So for the add-ons, we have exfoliating, aromatherapy, eyebrow grooming, neck and scalp massage. Okay, exfoliating, got it. Anything else? Good. Well, let's go ahead and get started then, okay? So we'll be starting with a nice hot towel that I'm going to place over your face, and it's going to just open up your pores, help soften the skin, and just really relax you, okay? Alright. Give me 1 second. Sit down, relax, and close your eyes. I'll let you know before I put the towel on your face, okay? Alright, go ahead and close your eyes, and let's start with the nice hot towel right over your face like that. Good. Does it feel okay? Alright, not too hot. Perfect temperature, good. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit on your face for a minute, so just relax, and I'm going to be starting to prepare the Classic full shave service with exfoliating add-on, okay? Alright. Is there anything else you need to tell me before we get started? Alright, perfect. So, just relax. Sit back and relax, okay? I'll just be right here if you need anything, okay? Alright. Okay, so, hot towel. Skin mist. Get that bottle shaking up. Again, prepare that. Good. Okay. Check skin. Mist. Exfoliate. Good. Okay, I'm gonna take off the towel now. Just nice and slowly. Hi. Welcome back. Okay. Good. How's your skin feel? Okay? Okay, I'm going to be putting this towel around your neck here and tucking it into the collar of your shirt, okay? Looks like the pores have opened up nicely. No irritation or anything. No open wounds or cuts or scrapes. Okay, perfect. I'm going to start by adding extra moisture to your skin. It's already slightly damp from the hot towel. This is just some normal water. So, close your eyes, close your eyes. Good. Oh, where's the lid? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm going to be misting an extra layer of some hydrating spray onto your skin to protect it. Okay, so close your eyes again. Okay, good. Next, we'll be doing a very, very gentle exfoliating on the skin here, okay? Where we're going to be shading. I have my exfoliator here. You can tell I use it a lot. It's almost out, so I have a special spoon here. Okay. Just rubbing this a bit into my skin, or my hands here. And I'm going to be doing some very slow circular motions on your face, okay? Ready? Good. Do you like the scent? It's my favorite, so I thought you would enjoy it. I know you can tell I use it a lot, so I don't have that much left, so I save it for my special customers because it's pretty hard to get actually. Yeah. Okay, down here on the neck. The full shave, so the cheeks, mustache. Okay, and exfoliator, it's gonna help remove the dead skin. So it's gonna leave your skin so soft, like incredibly soft. And this exfoliator is absolutely fabulous. So I think you're gonna be really happy with how your skin feels at the end. Good. Really massage that in. Excellent, okay. Let's let that sit on the skin, and I'm going to just close up the exfoliator here, okay? Good. All right. Gonna mist our towel here. And gently wipe off that exfoliator like that. Good. Just want to wipe away all the little sugar crystals there. Good. Okay. Oh my god, your skin feels amazing. So soft. Okay. Good. Almost got all of it. I'll just dip it on your neck. Okay, good. Alright. A little messy, I know, that's why I put the towel around here. Okay. Oh my gosh, so soft. Good. Okay, it's time for me to prepare the shaving cream. So please, once again, just sit back and relax, and I'll be with you in just a second, okay? That's shaking up real nice. Oh, where's my bowl? Oh, there. Good. Oh, such a refreshing smell. Alright, so let's apply the shaving cream onto your face here, okay? You ready? Okay. On your cheeks. Okay. We are getting basically everything covered here. Nice, thickly shaving cream. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling relaxed? Good. This should be a very enjoyable, relaxing experience for you, so I don't want you to worry about anything, okay? Just let me do this amazing service on you, okay? Really good self-care service that you can just sit back and relax and let me take care of you, okay? Okay, I think we almost got all of it covered. Gently, gently patting the tears. Okay. Okay. Next, I'll prepare the razor, okay? This is the razor we'll be using today. Or I'll be using it. Okay, so for this next portion, it's really important that you just remain super, 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 super still, okay? So, just relax. Keep your eyes closed if you want. And I'm going to be starting the shave part, okay? And I'll be starting with your mustache, then cheek, neck, okay? Alright, and chin, of course. Alright, let's start now, okay? You're feeling okay? Good. You'll look here. Okay. Good. Mustache here. Okay. Can you do this? Perfect. So I can get more better angle. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, you can stop now. Just relaxing. Thank you. Neutral expression. Perfect. Okay. Now on to this cheek. Very happy. Okay. I'm gonna apply some aftershave to help soothe the skin. All down the neck. All over the cheek, neck, chin. Good. This is gonna help not only soothe the skin, but moisturize it as well, okay? Nice and silky, and has a glowing effect on the skin, so you're gonna look absolutely fabulous. Okay. Alright. Let me look. Beautiful. Flawless. How do you feel? You feel good? Okay. Alright, just wanted to dry your skin completely so it doesn't feel wet when you leave the store. Okay, let me take the towel. Alright. Okay. Well, you are all done. I hope you feel really pampered and relaxed in like some kind of dreamlike state, I hope. And don't fall over when you get up or when you're walking out the building. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. It was a pleasure taking care of you. And I hope to see you again soon, okay? Alright, bye for now. Hi, I'm Dr. Lani. I'll be your therapist today. It's our first session ever, so we have a lot to go over today. I have a lot of questions I want to ask you and kind of just get to know you. Okay, before we begin, just want to start with some deep breathing. And I want you to know that this is a open space, no judgment. You're free to let anything out that's on your mind, okay? It's the whole point of therapy, feeling better, just getting everything off your chest, feeling better about things you're going through, any thoughts, emotions that you have that you want to work through, etc. So let's start with some deep breaths, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Give me 1 second. I get prepared. Alright. So welcome. Let's just dive right into it, okay? Is there anything that you want to talk about initially, or should we just get started on my plan? Okay. Like I said, I have a lot of questions today that I'm going to be asking you to kind of reveal a little bit about yourself, personality, things. It's just kind of a general assessment to get to know you first. Alright. Good. So these are kind of random questions that will kind of trigger your thoughts, imagination, get you to think a little bit about yourself, what you like, etc. So let's start with the first one. They may be a little strange, but just go with it, okay? Alright. Remember, no judgment. This is a safe space, so you can say whatever you want. That's appropriate. Kind of get things off your mind. Okay. So let's start with something kind of fun. So, if you had to live in any kind of video game world, which one would you live in? And which one would you feel like you thrive in the most? Okay. I do know it. Interesting choice. Okay. Alright, so picture this. A duck wearing tiny boots. Are they fashionable boots? Practical? What color are they? Is it strange to you or normal? Okay. I agree. Anything else? Okay. Alright, now let's go a little bit deeper. Imagine you're being handed a box and you look inside of it, and what's inside represents exactly who you are. What is inside the box? I know. No rush. Just let your mind explore. That's the whole purpose of these questions. Intriguing. Keep going. This is good. I now have to think about that one myself. I've never actually thought about that question from you before. Alright, let's move on. So, if you could eat one type of breakfast for the rest of your life, what would it be? Eggs Benedict. That's actually my favorite as well. Excellent choice. That was pretty easy for you to say too. Interesting. Okay, here's a fun one. If you were a crayon right now, like any color, typical crayon, but you have to rename yourself, any kind of random name, but still be descriptive to who you are as a crayon, I mean, what would you rename yourself? Okay. Wow. I feel like you're pretty creative. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's not get too sidetracked here. Okay. Here's a good one. What is one completely useless fact that you desperately want to tell someone? You can share it with me. I won't tell anyone. I'll keep it a secret, I promise. Anything. Anything. I'm not writing it down specifically, I'm just taking some notes. Good. Wow, that's quite fascinating. Okay, let's pause for a moment and take another deep breath. Okay? On 3. 1, 2, 3. It feels good, doesn't it? I think so. That's why I like doing it. Now it's for you. Okay. Give me one moment. I'm gonna make some notes on the computer really quick. Thank you. Alright, so tell me, if your emotions were a weather forecast today, what would they be? Would they be a gentle drizzle, a thunderstorm, maybe just a pleasant, partly cloudy day with a slight chance of dramatic overthinking? What do you think? What would your emotional or mood weather forecast be today? I like it. Okay, and here's something I'd love to know. Do you think people are more like the books they love or the songs that they listen to on repeat? Which one are you? I'm listening. I think for me, they would be the songs that I listen to on repeat. Alright. You're doing really well. Thank you for answering all these questions and your patience. I like to keep it interesting. Therapy can be sometimes kind of boring, let's be honest. Alright, let's try something a little bit different now. I want you to close your eyes and picture a long hallway. And in the hallway, there's 5 different doors, okay? They each have something different on the other side. The first one is a door with childhood memories. Warm feelings, pleasant, happy smiles, things like that. And the second door is a version of yourself 5 years from now, and you have something you want to say to yourself. Behind the third door is the place you feel most at peace. Tempting, right? Behind the fourth door is a single object that you've lost in your past, but you'd really, really like to get it back. Now you have to think about what kind of object that would be and what it means to you now. Do you need it back in your life now? The fifth door is a mystery. So you have no idea what's on the other side. Could be anything. But it just depends. Are you going to risk choosing that door and seeing what the mystery is and give up all the other things behind the 4 doors? Maybe the things behind the first 4 doors don't really mean that much to you. interesting choice. Do you mind me asking what your second choice would be, out of curiosity? Okay. You're doing so well, like you really are. I'm really impressed with your answers. I think we'll be able to really get somewhere together in the future once we can kind of customize your sessions, tailor them more towards your goals. Okay. Alright, so now I want you to answer a bit quickly, kind of like the first thing that comes into your head, okay? So I'm just gonna rapid fire ask you these questions as soon as you finish answering them. But the goal is to just kind of be as fast as possible. Not think too much. A little bit different pace. Okay. If your thoughts had a theme song, what would they be? Or what would it be? Okay. Would you rather have a personal soundtrack that plays everywhere you go, or a narrator that describes your every move? I like that question. If you had to communicate only through movie quotes for a week, how would that go for you? And I mean ones that you already have memorized in your head. Okay. What's the most oddly specific compliment someone could give you that would actually make your whole week? Okay. Well, that is the end of those questions. Good job. Now I just have a couple of other questions before we move on to something else. So, if you could sit down and have a conversation with yourself 5 years ago, what would you say to yourself? And what do you think yourself would say back to you? Okay. And if you had to describe your energy as a scent, what would you describe it as? Would it be a cozy, warm vanilla? Or fresh cut grass on a summer evening? Maybe after a rain? It's a hard one. Okay, well, thank you for sharing. Now, if you don't mind, I just need a minute to prepare our next quick activity. I have 3 colors here. 3 colored markers. Highlighters, technically. Which color would you prefer me to use for this exercise? Pink, green, or yellow? Okay, you answered pretty quickly. Why don't you take a second to think if that's really the color that you want? Maybe think of a reason why you want to use this color. Not just because of how it looks in the first second, but maybe some of the pictures on the markers, the characters. Green. Okay. Green it is. using this pink notebook. You don't like the sound? Okay. How about we use a pen instead? That's totally fine with me. Okay. Okay. Oops. Alright, for this next activity, I'm going to be saying some different words and phrases, and I want you to use a scale for me. So the scale will just be love, like, neutral, dislike, and hate. So when I say the word or phrase, I want you to tell me how you feel about that word or phrase using the scale that I gave you, the words, okay? This is in fast pace, so take your time, think about it for a few seconds if you want, okay? You ready? Alright. The first one is s'mores. Hate, dislike, neutral, like, or love. Okay. Record players. Okay. Swimming with dolphins. outer space. Okay. How about horror movies? How do you feel about horror movies? Scary movies? Dreaming about your ex? Your most recent ex? Okay. Learning languages. Take your time. You can think out loud, yeah, it's totally fine. This is about you, not me. Okay. People jumping while you're walking on a suspension bridge. Okay. When friends spam you with Instagram reels. Using AI, artificial intelligence. Okay. Influencers. Corduroy pants. Corduroy pants. What do you think? Okay. International films. Foreign films. Generally. Okay, thank you. Well, we are all done with today's session. Thank you so much for answering all those questions with your honest thoughts and feelings. The best thing you can do for yourself in therapy is to be honest. And using kind of strange, unique situations, words, anything, can help trigger your mind a little bit differently than just the typical questions that are general and boring and don't really show that creative or expressive side of you. So let's aim to continue on that path so we can get to know you more. Okay. And thank you so much, and I think we'll do our next session in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, great. Well, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. Hi. Welcome to the Dream and Drift Spa. My name is Lani, and I'll be your spa therapist today, okay? So thank you so much for coming in. Tonight, we're going to melt away all of that tension using a little bit of warmth and a little bit of coolness to help completely at ease. Okay. Okay, we're going to be starting off with a hot oil. Not too hot, but not just warm, so it'll feel really nice on the skin, okay? This is a warm and silky oil. It'll feel like the warmth of the sunlight on your skin, okay? It'll help relax your muscles, and the scent will help calm your mind, okay? You might feel a little bit of a tingly feeling on your skin, but this oil will help soften and hydrate the skin. Okay. How does that bit of heat feel for you? Okay. Can you describe in some other words how it feels for you? Not in like a normal sense, like, oh, it's hot or it's cold, but using your imagination. That's good. You can close your eyes and drift off into sleep, or you can stay awake. Just focus on really feeling the oil seep into your skin. Do you normally prefer being warm or cold? Do you like sleeping in a room that's cold? It's hard for me to sleep in the room at night if it's too warm, but I can fall asleep super easily when it's cold. Alright. Going to prepare a towel and I'll wipe off that excess oil from your skin before we continue on, okay? Fold it one more time. There we go. Good. Yeah. You want to leave just a nice thin layer of the oil on your skin, but not too much. Good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, before we move on, I want to introduce this scent. This is a fresh pear scent. It's quite lovely. I really like it. So I want you to just smell that. Good. Very fresh smelling. Okay, let me look at your skin. Alright. So, now that your skin is warm and relaxed, we should add in a bit of a refreshing element to it. So, we'll begin the coolness part. I'm going to begin with a product that is like a cooling sheet, and it's an ice cooling sheet. So I'm going to gently rub this on your skin, and then we'll be using a cooling cream afterwards, okay? It has a really nice fragrance as well. So this is going to leave a very light and airy feel on your skin, okay? It'll be like leaving a cool kiss on your skin. It might also be a little bit tingly. That's how the cooling effect is created by a bit of a tingling sensation on the skin. Very, very refreshing. Nice balance. Can you feel it? If it doesn't feel good for you, please tell me and I'll wipe it off, okay? So. How are you doing? Your eyes are closing. Are you okay? Getting sleepy? Getting sleepy. Okay, good. Alright. Let that dry for just a second before we apply the cooling cream onto your skin, okay? Alright, let me make sure your skin looks good. Alright. Good. Okay, here's the cooling lotion. Nice blue bottle. This is a very lightweight cream here. It's gonna feel like a nice cool breeze has hit your skin, okay? I think you'll really like it. I'm gonna start with small circular motions, okay? been sleeping well recently? Are you having trouble falling asleep at night? Okay. What do you normally do if you have trouble falling asleep? Oh, okay. Those are good strategies. I also recommend trying some tea before you go to bed. Something relaxing, like lavender or chamomile tea. Some type of tea with relaxing properties. Even like having a diffuser in your room with essential oils. How would you describe this feeling? The cool, chilly tingling on the skin. Nice. Okay. Are you feeling completely relaxed? Be warm and cool in perfect balance on the skin. Okay, I'm glad. Okay. Alright, is the lotion too much? Do you need me to wipe some of it off, or are you feeling okay? It feels good? Alright, good, I'm glad. So I'll leave it as is. Let it soak into the skin. Then you can go to sleep with it, or you can maybe take a shower in about an hour if you want, okay? Alright. Well, thank you so much for coming and enjoying the spa. I hope you liked it, and I hope I could help you relax and get sleepy before going to bed. Okay, feel free to come back again,